want to talk about supermodel, top model status, and how to achieve it. Supermodel is a big word. Top model is a big word. It takes a lot of work to get up there, And we're going to be sharing some steps with you on how you can achieve it. You know, sometimes we aspire for things, we might not exactly get there, but we can gain some distance eventually. And there's nobody anywhere in the world, no matter what you're doing, that doesn't want to be at the top of his career, at the top of his game eventually. So here are a few steps that you can take to stay on top, to be on top. The first that I'll say is that you must start early, guys. With modeling, time is of the essence. They like it when you start young. And think about it, when you start young, you're able to do more. You're able to work for longer before you decide that I don't want to quit, or you make other decisions. You stay there for longer, you enjoy it more, you make more money, you move on. And don't forget that with modeling, they would rather catch them young. So stop procrastinating, start early, start young, start now, start on time. The second advice that I'll give you is that you want to attain supermodel status, then guys, you have to put in the work. Now, by putting in the work, I don't mean doing 10K shows in town. I don't mean being a local model. You could start by being local, but you cannot attain supermodel status when you're a local model. It's like a local government chairman saying he wants to become international. How's that even possible? It's not possible until you aspire to either work with a multinational company or you have to be in the global scene. How are you going to do this? Work locally, get a portfolio done, and gradually start climbing up the rungs of the career. You could start locally in Nigeria and have a plan, a 3-month goal or a 1-year goal to get an agency somewhere else that has a global market, maybe Cape Town. If you can't get an agency immediately in the States or in Europe, you cannot, there is no way that you can work locally and be a top model. You could be a local champion but not a top model, because let's be realistic, we don't have enough jobs locally that will give you the kind of remuneration that goes with being a top model. Being a top model, you're gonna earn a whole lot of money, a lot of money, guys. You're gonna earn a lot of money, and that's why you're being referred to as a top model. So you need to be in the global scene. You need to play up there in the global scene, not locally. So try as much as possible to get placements, to get agencies representing you globally, in Europe, in Asia, in America. Those are the main markets where you're going to get the kind of money that would give you supermodel status. The last tip that I'll give you is that you need to start taking yourself seriously. If you don't take yourself seriously, nobody else will. And by taking yourself seriously, you're going to have to take your job more seriously as a profession, not as a hobby. There's so many things that you can do to take your profession seriously. You need to have a workout routine. It will be toned. You need to learn skills that will help you play internationally in the international scene. You have to learn how to speak. Guys, the fact that you're a model with a fine face, a pretty body, you don't always have to talk during commercials, doesn't mean that you will not develop your speaking abilities. You need to learn to speak properly. Presentation matters so much. Okay, what if one day they tell you to speak, or one of the models that they want to select to represent a brand, to be the spokesperson for a brand, and you don't know how to speak? Guys, we don't take these things seriously. Even I didn't take it seriously back then, but now I know so much better, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. There are skills you need to learn. You need to learn to act, guys. 99.9% of modeling is acting. So you need to learn. Those are added skills that would give you an added advantage over the other person who doesn't care about developing such skills. So you need to learn to speak, you need to learn to act, you need to learn to do a whole bunch of stuff. And I said earlier, have an exercise routine. You need to be toned. Your body needs to be on point at every single point in time. You need to eat healthy. All those, we know about such things. Have great skin, great body. You know, as a model, everything adds up. Your hair, your eyes, your lashes, your nose, your mouth, your teeth, your nails, every single thing adds up. Now it's a work in progress. It might take you some time, but set a goal. Like in 1 year's time, I want to build my portfolio in Cape Town, for instance. After 1 year, I want to get an agency. Set goals for yourself. Don't just be there saying, I'm waiting for GTB fashion show to come up, I'm waiting for LFDW. That's one show or two shows a year. If you're going to pay your bills with that, guys, let's be realistic. You can't achieve that. You can't keep doing 10K shows. You need to set high standards for yourself. It's the only way that you're going to make it as a model. And don't take crap from people, guys. If anybody tries to do crap with you, nip it in the bud. You need to take this thing seriously as you possibly can. I'm not saying go out there and be rude to people, go out there and scream at people. No, there are always nice ways to go about it. There are always very modest ways to go about it. That's it, guys. Supermodel status is very possible. We have some models doing us really proud out there on the international scene, and they don't have two heads. You know, they don't have two heads. They work towards it. Luck was on their side, and now they are blessed, and they are blessing their families. There's so much out there, and the world is changing. Social media has changed everything for so many of us. So take advantage of it. It wasn't like this 5-10 years ago, but so much has changed. Guys, you need to follow this change with the times. Your social media space should be your portfolio, should be as professional as possible, because you don't know who's looking out for you there. You don't know who's looking out for you. You don't know, man. Like, everything is out there in the open, so keep it as professional as possible. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope this helps you with your career. Thanks, guys. Until see you next time. Bye, guys. Take care. Bye.